What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another full day of eating. Now, when we're trying to lose weight, all of us are unique. We all have different caloric requirements that we need to reach. That can vary depending on how active you are, your sex, how tall you are, how much you weigh, lots of factors. But regardless of who you are, one thing I believe is a necessity if you want your weight loss to be optimal is making sure you're eating a high protein diet. But that doesn't mean we gotta eat chicken, rice, and broccoli every day and hate ourselves. We don't gotta do that. Instead, we can make it fun, delicious, and most importantly, enjoyable that way. You can make it more of a lifestyle. You don't gotta give up after a week. And in today's video, I'm gonna show you just how easy this entire process is. The goal is to hit 1,800 calories while getting in around 200 grams of protein. And I'm telling y'all, you follow what I show you in this video, you'll be well on your way to being lean and shredded in no time at all. So without further ado, let's get this thing going. If y'all are ready for an epic video underway, then as always, man, I'm here to do it for you. Let's do it! Yeah!
You're only gonna see me where I'm paid to be. I'm only watching TV if I'm watching me. Got it out the mud, now my Jordan's clean. Diamonds on me, dancing, let them drip on me. Bring a couple bottles, put it on my...
Now, the first thing I want to cover is supplements. Right when you wake up, I like to take mine first thing in the morning. That way it's just out of the way. I don't got to think about it. So let me show you my 5 most essential ones. They're going to help you out a ton. First one is vitamin D3. Take one of these a day. It's going to give you those sunshine vitamins, put you in a better mood, help with a ton of stuff, especially if you work inside, you don't get a lot of sun. This one's underrated. Next up, I do 2 scoops of greens every single day. Cover those nutritional bases, get your vitamins and minerals. I don't eat a lot of vegetables. I just don't like them. So this one keeps me on track even when I'm slipping. Next up is 5 grams of creatine every single day. This stuff is cheap, it works, and there's no side effects. So if you're trying to build a little muscle, toss this in with your greens. Next, we got sugar-free fiber supplement. This is gonna help a ton on making sure you're feeling full and satisfied after meals. And it's also gonna make going to the bathroom a much more enjoyable experience. A couple scoops of this, about 10 grams a day, goes in with these in the shake, and boom, we're golden. And then finally, we got 6 beef liver capsules every single day. Beef liver is packed with so many vitamins and minerals that it's actually kind of crazy. I take this instead of a multivitamin. So I think it just makes me feel better, sleep better, mood, skin, all that stuff. So every single day, baby. And to be perfectly honest with you guys, none of these are necessary for results. Absolutely none of them. Your diet is gonna make up 95% of your results, and these might help maybe 5%. That might be giving them a little too much credit, but at the end of the day, these are just little bonuses, not a necessity. It ultimately all comes down to the diet. And speaking of diet, after I take my supplements, here's what I do next. I'm gonna get in the fridge, and we're gonna get started with our daily caffeine. And I know almost everybody watching has themselves a little caffeine habit. If you don't, props to you. I don't know how you do it. And for me, right when I wake up, what I wanna do is fast. I'm gonna fast at least a few hours. I don't wanna eat nothing right away. It feels like it slows me down, and I'm hungry the rest of the day. You don't have to fast. You could eat your first meal right away if you wanted to. But I'm telling you, when you're dieting, you're on lower calories, I find that fasting makes the entire process way easier. So hey, you do you, but that's my recommendation. And the caffeine is gonna help us suppress our appetite, get us moving, and satisfy that fix. What we don't wanna do is have a ton of calories with our caffeine. So I love these zero sugar energy drinks. If you like coffee, drink it black or use really low calorie sweeteners. Just make sure you're not stacking up too many calories right here. One of the worst things you can do is drink your calories. They're unnecessary. There's lots of 0 calorie options out there, whether you're flavoring your water, drinking diet sodas, whatever, just don't let those calories add up because they're sneaky and they'll get you, and they're usually all from sugar, and we don't want that. These are great. Now that we got all this stuff out of the way, once the fast is over, officially time to start the meal plan. We're gonna do that with breakfast, meal 1. And this meal is easy. We only need a few ingredients, perfectly meal preppable. Gonna get you in that protein, and you're gonna enjoy it hot or cold. We're making lean body oatmeal straight out of the RJF cookbook, but I'll be tossing ingredients on the screen for you. We're just gonna weigh out 40 grams of oats. Then we just add water until it's submerged. Perfect. Now we'll just toss this in the microwave for a couple minutes till it's cooked. All right, once they're soft and you stir them, we're gonna add in 31 grams of a chocolate whey protein, 30 grams of sugar-free maple syrup, about 1 gram of cinnamon, and 3 grams of a 0 calorie sweetener. Then we'll just go in, stir everything together, and meal 1 will officially be ready to go. All right, baby, meal 1, easy peasy, right? And look at this texture right here, man. It's soft. It's kind of like weight loss cereal. I love the taste of this stuff, man. I lived on this stuff for my first ever photo shoot, ate it every single day, made my life much more convenient. 3, 2, 1. This right here is a classic. The key is, right, this is gonna taste better the better your protein tastes. So don't buy the cheap stuff from Walmart. Spend a little bit extra. Get the good stuff, it's only gonna make this better. Now, meal 1 is only 272 calories, 4 grams of fat, 29 grams of protein, 30 grams of carbs, 4 grams of fiber. Nice little light way to start the day, and I'm telling you, this might not sound like it's good, but trust me, you try it, you're gonna love it. So we're gonna go ahead, get this put down. I'll see you guys for the second meal. Come on. All right, folks, for meal 2, we're gonna skip going to the restaurant. We're gonna make our own Chipotle quesarito at home. But obviously, higher protein protein, lower calorie, perfect for our diet. We're gonna need 112 grams of chicken breast, and I'm just gonna go in and cut it up into tiny little bite-sized pieces. Then we'll just toss it in a little baggie. Then for the marinade, I'm gonna take 40 grams of chipotle peppers in adobo sauce. We're gonna pour that down in here with the chicken, get it all mixed up. All right, once we got it all coated, we'll set it off to the side to marinate for a few minutes while we get our wrap ready. We're gonna need a couple low-carb, high-fiber tortillas. We're gonna lay these out. And what I got is 112 grams fat-free mozzarella. We're gonna take about 84 grams or 75% of it, spread it right out on here. Then I'll hit it with a little crushed red peppers. We'll place the top on. Then we just place this down on a skillet on medium heat, and we're gonna let it cook for about 2 to 3 minutes each side so that cheese starts to melt, and it's the perfect quesadilla wrap. All right, once we got it heated up, we're gonna set it off to the side. Then we're gonna go ahead and give our chicken a quick fry. Crank that heat up to medium high. This is only gonna need a few minutes. All right, baby, it's go time. We're gonna put our chicken right in the middle. Then we'll add the rest of our mozzarella, 65 grams of pinto beans, and then finally 32 grams of white queso. Now we just roll it up. Go ahead, push everything to the middle. Make it touch. Don't be a big girther. Take this, fold it over. All right, come on, she's gonna be tight. Boom, boom, and bingo. We got ourselves a quesarito. Quesarito time, baby. Now look at this. If you fry your quesadillas for a little too long in that skillet, check it out. You might get a little rip, but you can actually see that cheese poking out. But trust me, folks, that's not a bad thing. 3, 2, 1. Wow, look at that, man. That chicken seasoning's perfect. You got the queso in there, the beans, that cheesy outer shell. Can't beat it. And you can even meal prep these in advance because they're really good reheated. Now meal two, what we're getting, 583 calories, just 7 grams of fat. We're getting 72 grams of protein, 58 grams of carbs with 24 grams of fiber, which on the day puts us a little under 900 calories, and we're a little over 100 grams of protein, which essentially means we're well on the way to our goal. Like I always say, doing a diet, right? Losing weight, getting shredded, building muscle. None of it's inherently difficult. It really comes down to making sure you're eating enough protein and hitting your calorie goal. You do those two things, the results quite literally happen no matter what. The law of thermodynamics never lies to you. When you're eating foods from my channel or out of my cookbook, the protein part you really don't have to think about. You just eat up to your calorie goal and you're good. I know I show you guys how to make all this stuff, but if you want every single recipe, over 300 of them, in a little cookbook that fits right in your pocket, don't forget you can always pick up a copy of the RGF Anabolic Cookbook at the first link in the description box. Literally got everything covered in there. All my tips, secrets, and tricks. We got dessert, lunch, breakfast, dinner. Quite literally, whatever your favorite food is, I guarantee we got a healthier, higher protein, better for you version in here. I know if you follow us in this book, you truly do. You'll see results no matter what. You just got to get in there and do it. Plus, every time I drop a new recipe, the book gets updated for free. I'll never make you buy a second copy or put out another one you gotta spend more money on. You get it once, you're gonna be able to follow it forever. If that sounds like something you wanna check out, hit that link down below. I'm gonna go ahead and keep eating this thing. I'll see you guys at the next meal. Let's go. Wow, so good. All right, guys, just got finished activating the new iPhone. I just got the iPhone 15, and spoiler alert, it's the same as the last one. So, time for ourselves a little snack here. What we got is a bag of Quest protein chips. You guys already know I love these things. Check it out. 140 calories, 20 grams of protein. Can't beat that. Then I'm having the world's best tasting protein bar, the Anabar. Literally, man, it's like having dessert, but it's a protein bar. Cheers, baby. Yep, look at that, coated in white chocolate chips, and you can even see the actual Oreos in there. Here's the thing too, I'm gonna combine both of these and turn it into one meal, right? Because I fasted. If you didn't fast, feel free to just have the bar as a snack meal and then have the chips as another meal. It technically doesn't matter how many meals you have in a day. At the end of the day, it's how many calories did you eat and how much protein did you consume. I combine them because for me, I like to eat more food at one time. But if you stretch your meals out, you don't fast, there's nothing wrong with that at all. I'm telling you, if you've never had these before, they got a ton of different flavors, game changer. Now what we're getting at this meal, 408 calories, 16 grams of fat, 40 grams of protein, 26 grams of carbs, 2 grams of fiber. Not too shabby. Look at that. You can literally see the Oreos in every bite. Now, if you want to try out the world's best tasting protein bar, the Anabar, you can now find this in GNC locations all across the US. We're in H-E-B grocery stores. We're in Hy-Vee. We're in a ton of gas stations and supplement shops. Got a store locator on the site you can check out. And as always, you can visit theanabar.com. Use my code RJF10 to save you money. And you're getting a real, truly gourmet protein bar. Doesn't get much better than this, folks. Wow. So that right there marks 3 meals. We got one more meal left and we'll be at our calorie goal. So we'll do a little bit. I'll be back soon and show you how we're gonna finish up. Come on. All right, folks, it's officially time for a high protein anabolic smash burger. This one's incredible. Once you have it, I know you'll be hooked. So we got 224 grams of 96% lean ground beef. And one of my favorite 0-calorie seasonings is this famous Dave's. This is the steak and burger. We need 3 grams. Then we'll toss in 2 grams of onion powder and 2 grams of garlic powder. Then I'm just gonna go in by hand, mix it all up so all the beef is fully coated. And then boom, we'll set this off to the side to get get our secret burger sauce ready. And for that, we're gonna need 15 grams of light mayo. We need 8 grams of no sugar added ketchup, 5 grams of yellow mustard, 5 grams of fat-free Catalina, and then finally a gram of paprika. Now we just mix this up and boom, we quite literally have the perfect low-calorie burger sauce. We're just gonna take our seasoned beef, split it into 2 evenly sized balls, roll them up, just like that. Now we just preheat a skillet, medium-high heat, sit your balls down inside. Then we just go in with a burger press, smash it down, baby. Bingo. Do the other one. Perfect. And after a few minutes, we'll give them a flip. Boom, boom. Now each one gets a slice of fat-free American cheese. I'm gonna slap a lid on it, let that cheese get nice and melted. These burgers will finish up in a couple minutes, then it'll be time to build. Here we go, baby. We need 150 calorie brioche bun. We're gonna spread about half of our sauce on it, just like so. On goes patty number 1, on goes patty number 2. We put the sauce on our top bun, sit her on, and bingo, baby, Anabolic smash burger. All right, baby, check it out. About 7 o'clock at night. One thing I recommend if you want your weigh-ins to be consistent, right? If you can cut off your food and water around 7, 8 o'clock, that's gonna be ideal because first thing when you wake up, you're gonna weigh yourself after using the restroom before eating or drinking. That's gonna make it super accurate. If you eat really late, that food's still gonna be in your stomach. It's gonna affect your weigh-in. So, you know, my recommendation, you don't really gotta follow it really. But bingo, man, I eat more smash burgers than Nico Cotto Avocado does mukbangs, man. Just look at this. Come on now, come on. This one's definitely a classic in this house. 3, 2, 1. That's how it's done, baby. Look at that. Perfection. So with this smash burger, what we're getting, final meal of the day, 516 calories, 16 grams of fat, 61 grams of protein, only 32 grams of carbs, and we're getting a gram of fiber. So if you're following along, right, and your goal right now is at 1,800 calories and 200 grams of protein, if you follow what I showed you in this video exactly, here's where you would end up. You add all this together, we're at 1,779 calories with 43 grams of fat, 202 grams of protein, 146 grams of carbs with 31 grams of fiber. And boom, folks, that right there is how it's done. 3 solid meals, 2 snacks, just under 1,800 calories, little over 200 grams of protein. Hey man, really is that easy. I always say this, but I think there's a lot of misconceptions about dieting, right? A lot of people, they think when they're trying to lose weight, you just gotta start eating salads. You can't have bread. Something like a burger is completely off limits, but that's not the case. Everything is comprised of calories. When you break any food down to its simplest form, it is just a combination of fat, protein, carbs, fiber, and other micronutrients, right? At the end of the day, there's 3,500 calories in a pound. In order to gain an actual pound of fat, you'd have to eat 3,500 extra calories over what your body needs in a day. If you want to lose a pound, you got to create a calorie deficit. You got to be consistent, and over time, that calorie deficit adds up to 1 pound, then multiple pounds, and before you know it, you're a lean, mean fighting machine. Law of thermodynamics doesn't lie. It really is that easy. At the end of the day, it's consistency, being accountable, don't lie to yourself, and hey, you eat recipes from this channel, follow Remy's advice, you'll be in a good spot. And keep in mind, all of us are different, right? If you're a 5'5" guy, maybe you weigh 140 pounds, you might need less calories in this to cut weight. If you're 6'6" and 300, you're probably gonna need more calories in this. Everybody's different, right? This is just for people that are wanting 1,800 calories with high protein. Me personally, if I'm cutting, I'm more of a 2,200, 2,300 type of guy. But if I'm trying to lose weight really quick, right here, 1,800 for me, sweet spot. Like I said earlier, if you wanna make dieting super easy, you wanna have access to a ton of different recipes. That way you know you can eat what you want while you're on a diet, while still getting in a ton of protein and making the food delicious. Don't forget, you can always grab a copy of my cookbook at the first link in the description. I know, with 100% certainty, you follow us in here, you truly do. You'll see results no matter what. You just gotta get in that kitchen and do it. That sounds good? Hit the link down below. And that's it, folks. I got some plans tonight, so I gotta wrap this thing up, scarf this down, and hit the road. Appreciate you guys, as always, for watching. Don't forget, if you wanna pick up the best tasting protein bar in the world, the Anabar, I told y'all where to find them. If you got a GNC near you, right now we're trying to blow that out of the water. So stop in there and they'll get you hooked up. Finally, if you ever like the clothes I'm wearing, check it out. We got a Young LA cutoff. Well, technically, I cut the sleeves off of it, but look at the back. We're rocking their shorts. You know I love these. And yeah, I'd show you the briefs, but I don't think you guys appreciate them. You know, let's check out YoungLA.com. My code RJF will save you money. They got stuff for everybody. It's literally all I wear. No matter what I'm doing, I'm about to go somewhere fancy. Young LA is literally gonna be my jeans, my dress shirt. Hey man, you can't beat the versatility. And finally, my personal trainer, I can make you a meal plan, crush the numbers for you, tell you how many calories you need to lose weight, program it with delicious food like this, make it so easy. All you gotta do is follow it. If that sounds good, visit RangeJSFitness.com. I'll get you hooked up. And there we have it, folks. I'm out of here. Appreciate you guys as always. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see every one of you at the next video. See you guys. Bam, 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 bam. We gone. Oh man, I love these burgers.